I saw her face pressed against the castle window. But that tower was sealed shut 200 years ago. Welcome back to Stechor, where true horror lives in the shadows of forgotten history. Today, we're diving into 10 of the most haunted castles in Europe you can actually visit. But beware, these are not mere tourist attractions, they are prisons of restless souls. Let's begin where nightmares are carved into stone. 1. Leap Castle, Ireland. They say the walls themselves whisper here. Built atop an ancient druid site, Leap Castle hides a room behind the chapel, the Bloody Pit. It's where the O'Carroll clan dumped the bodies of guests. Still breathing, in 1922, a secret oubliette was discovered. Over 150 skeletons impaled on spikes lay beneath. Locals still refuse to look at the upper windows at night. One visitor swore she saw a hunched, gray-skinned thing crawling across the ceiling. The smell of rotting flesh followed her home. 2. Château de Brissac, France, nicknamed the Giant of the Loire. This towering chateau hides a murder behind romance. Charlotte de Brissac, caught cheating, was butchered by her noble husband. Now called the Dame Verte, her spirit still roams. The castle, half of her face a torn green mess. Visitors report hearing a woman weeping between the walls. But there are no secret corridors listed on the blueprints. 3. Houska Castle, Czech Republic. It was built over a hole to hell. No joke. The castle was constructed to trap demons. There's no fortification, no water source, no strategic purpose. It was made to contain something. Locals still hear screams rising from the sealed pit. One researcher went in with recording gear. Only white noise and scratching came back. He hasn't spoken since. 4. Dragsham Castle, Denmark. Here lies the White Lady, a noble woman imprisoned by her own father. She died screaming behind a wall, her body discovered centuries later during renovations. Today, she's seen floating down the corridor, chained, whispering. But the real horror? CCTV footage once showed her turning to face the camera, even though she had no eyes. 5. Musham Castle, Austria, known as the Witch's Castle. Thousands of women were tortured and killed here. It's said the castle was built on cursed ground, and every stone drank blood. Staff here dragging chains and feel cold hands around their throats. The wolves that roam nearby never go near the main gate, but one tourist did. He vanished. His camera was found. It showed a pale figure smiling behind him every photo. 6. Château de Brissac, France. A bride was buried alive in her wedding dress outside this castle. 2 brothers, in a rage, sealed her inside a coffin and left her. Now, her veil is seen drifting across the lake, glowing. Couples who kiss near. The water report disturbing dreams. The same dream of dirt filling their mouths while they scream, unheard. 7. Edinburgh Castle, Scotland. Beneath the castle lies an intricate network of vaults and tunnels. Once used to quarantine plague victims, now used by something else. People hear drumming from empty chambers. Some feel tugged by invisible hands. A tourist guide swears she saw a boy in 17th century clothes following her tour group, but he was barefoot and left no footprints on the dust-covered stone. 8. Berg Wolfsegg, Germany, home to the White Woman of Wolfsegg. After a noble woman was poisoned by her husband, she returned screaming. Her spirit is said to guard a secret passage that leads deep into the mountain. Those who wander too far down hear their own names whispered. From behind them, 9. Eltz Castle, Germany, a beautiful fairy tale castle. With a tragic core, legend says a young knight's daughter fell in love with a rival. When her father found out, he had the boy hanged in front of her. She jumped from the tower that night. Now, guests in her old room report crying at night, and some wake up holding hands with someone ice cold. 10. Château de Brissac, France, still owned by a family trying to restore it. But every night, the walls echo with footsteps, furniture moves, and voices shout Latin. The owners placed surveillance to prove they weren't mad. One night, The camera caught a door open by itself, and a chair slowly turn, as if someone was waiting to be seen. These castles aren't just haunted, they're alive. They breathe with the regrets of centuries, cry with the pain of betrayal, and sometimes ... they remember you. So if you visit, listen carefully. When the wind dies and the stone goes silent, that's when you're no longer alone. Because sometimes the dead don't want you to leave,